This is the Fourtner Report Special Edition. Today's guest is the owner and president of St. George Marine, Jenny Dwyer, the mom of Sean Dwyer, captain of the Brenna A. Jenny, thanks for having me into your garage today.
Great to have you here, Mike.
Let's talk about your son, Sean. No one probably knows your son better than you. You're his mom.
Right.
You're also his business partner.
I am.
How does that dynamic work?
I think we were both kind of really nervous how this was all going to work, with him being up on the boat and me being down here. And honestly, it's been 2.5 years since Pat passed away. This was huge to get the boat ready to go fishing, and one of Pat's dreams. And we were both really nervous on how it was going to work. You know, we just took it day by day, which is pretty much what we've done all of our lives with all the crazy things that have happened.
And you obviously trust your son. I mean, you would never be putting him in this position, or you in this position as business partners, as a mom, sending him to Alaska on a boat if you didn't trust your son.
Absolutely. I trust his judgment. He spent a lot of time around a lot of really good people in the industry. This fishing community was so supportive of us when we were dealing with Pat's ALS, and they rallied around and supported us. You know, we've just been really lucky that way, and I think that we just have made it work.
You look at Sean, you look at the boat, you look at, he's running a boat, he's 24, he's very young. And there will be people that look at that and say, he was given everything. He just stepped onto this boat and it was given to him.
Well, I know people are going to look at Sean and the Brenna A and go, you know what, he didn't really work for it. But it's not true. Sean has worked for it all his life. Sean, from the time that he could go down to the boat with Pat, did. Both kids did. We had them on the boat when we were working tendering seasons up in Alaska. So they've earned it in the sense that our daily lives were always focused on the business.
There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot riding on Sean's shoulders to take this operation, to go to Alaska and to make it work, really. Can he handle that pressure?
He can absolutely handle the pressure. Both of our kids have had to deal with a lot in their lives. I was diagnosed with cancer when they were 4 and 6, and then Pat was diagnosed with his ALS. So my kids have dealt with a different kind of pressure. You know, they watched their parents go through these illnesses. I mean, they've lived kind of through the worst thing that could ever happen to a kid, is losing a parent. Your perspective changes in life when something like that happens to you. And Sean has been able to handle pretty much anything that's been thrown at him. And I know that he's got Pat on his side too.
Well, Jenny, I think you have every reason in the world to be a very proud mother. And thank you very much for letting me come into your garage and ask you questions. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This has been a very special edition of the Fourtner Report with Jenny Dwyer in her garage. For more of these, go to discovery.com/deadliest catch.